for abolition and the support of the No New Jails campaign. Please join me in welcoming Akeem.
Hey everyone, thank you for coming out here. You know, this talk of new jails is really got to be backwards in the thinking of being progressive, of trying to bring New York to a place where it's rehabilitated, restored, and thinking about what we're doing to human beings in our judicial system, in the process of due process, or in the thought of due process, while we're sitting people and while they're fighting for their lives as innocent until proven guilty, while they're fighting for their lives, while for their lives to not be harmed in these places. If they build new jails, they'll just move the culture of violence to a new location. The culture of violence is what we're fighting. We're not fighting new fancy walls and floors to put new human beings or other human beings inside of. We're not looking to have more cages for human beings when we don't believe in it in the first place. They've done this over and over again. These new jails, they're talking about it be a monument to jails and stand above New Yorkers who they are already gentrifying, who they're already disenfranchising, who they're already saying that you are not worthy of being in our community. Right. So while they take these our community members away from us, they're then trying to make it palatable for their agenda to move away from what is already a dirty, and I'm not talking about dirty when it comes to floors and walls, but the system is corrupt, it's abusive, and it only targets poor, black and brown, traumatized people, our people in our communities. And so I think it's got to be a time where we stand up against the city council to let them know that we're the ones that you're getting your budget from. We're the ones you're allocating our money to.
That's right.
And since it's our money, we have the say, and we have the power, and the power should be with the people at all times.
That's right.
The district attorney's office is to keep the public safe, but what they've been doing is locking up our community members and saying that this keeps us safe.
Right.
What they could be doing is allocating their funds, it's much of it, towards community organizations that provide the help that has kept guns off the streets. Most of our small businesses or our community organizations have done the work for the police, for the district attorney, and for the elected officials, and yet we still don't get the credit. My brother didn't die so that they can chant his name, so that they can open up new jails.
That's right.
My brother stood in a place that they knew he shouldn't have been in, but he did it to make a point that I will fight the system because I don't want to be a part of that 98% population that takes plea bargains just because they're afraid to stay in this place.
Right.
We have to do more when it comes to acknowledging that these elected officials just do not care for us. So we have to fight against them to get them out of office.
Right.
But right now the fight of closing Rikers and opening up new jails, they're intertwining them as one and the same.
Right.
If we do this, we'll get this. They need to start saying what benefits the community, which is us, keeping us home and giving the help and the support needed for those that are mentally ill, for those that are committing small crimes because they don't have what they need to survive in the community.
Right.
Provide us with those jobs. Provide us with that money that we need so that we can be just like your counterparts over here. Because we're all human beings. But what they are doing is targeting our community of human beings. Because we are vulnerable, that means we are poor, and we don't have the opportunities or the privileges that they get or they're afforded when they have a criminal justice issue. I'm in support of no new jails. I can't be in support at all as an abolitionist for anything other than freeing our people.